The Citadel is basically a no man's land for turrets. Gonna go right into it. Okay, match is just starting up, so present. Darkstar Alliance are going to be in the blue this match, and NMNM are going to be in the red. So just so you know what the team will be. Match 2 is about to start any second now. Oh, here we go. Match has started. Alright, so as you can see, they spawn opposite this region here. Go mouse around. Look at that. So basically, there's turrets lined up here and here. This is a no man's land, and this is what we call the Citadel for the new people. Now we see NMNM immediately going up a city. They're going to try to get into B2 region, and basically, if you look at the map at distance, hopefully you can still see that just fine. There's a bit of a high region here past the park, so they're going to try to get some range. This Raven and the Cicada both have ER large lasers, so they're going to be able to poke at range. Just move in a bit closer. What exactly is going on? So the build has actually swapped up a bit to a build I think we saw with them to run. Have a look at the exact builds. So we have a dual ER large Raven. So instead of running an ER large SRM6, NMNM have changed to dual ER large. There's a lot more focus in my opinion. It's a good mech. This one is 2 ER larges, 4 mediums, and 4 SRM6 with Artemis. So I've gone for a very much heavy brawling build, big stand engine, ER larges for poking and plenty of brawling up range. Pretty high sensitivity though. Here, triple ultra 5 Yagmech from last time. Going to be stand engine, I assume. This build is the dual ER large Raven from Cicada from last match. Same Raven as well. ER large SRM6 mediums. Dual Gauss Jaeger. Wasabi, and we have this Victor. The other Brawl Victor that was being run last time was AC-20, some SRMs, and a single large laser. This has dropped the AC-20 to an AC-10 for range and 2 ER larges, plus machine guns for critting and SRM-4s as backup. So interesting mixed range build. Got long range pokes can be, and it can somewhat brawl. And we have a Brawling Centurion, that's if it's the tonnage in, because it's 235 tons total. So that's a 50 ton mech here. 2 6s and a 4, probably that tonnage for better engine, so you can run the max engine. Going back to the start again. Okay, so I'm not going to see too much right now. And my vision mode is in whatever mech I was in last. Okay, that's new. We're going to see just basic trading. Not too much right now. NME1 is going to swing around, probably get some poke shots on Purple Wasabi and the Jaeger mech, but otherwise it's going to be quite static. Going to take some, DSA is going to take some shots on the turrets to keep that little bit of pressure on and to remove some of that fire they're taking, but turrets aren't really doing much at the moment. So in this series, it's 3 matches per, 3 games per match. And each win in a game will give you 3 competition points, each loss will give you 1 point, and a draw will give you 0. So right now the score is 3-1, 3 points to 1 point, because DSA are 1 win up. But this is actually part of a round robin, so the points will be totaled up at the end of the 3 match series of the group of 3, and the winning team will move on to the final group stage. So in this case, a draw will not give any points to either, but it's better than losing against the top team in that respect. So just going to stick to seeing what the movements here, the peaking. I'm going to see if I can change game mode by spectating a different mech, and this is going to change to regular game mode. The Victor, let's spectate the go to regular game mode. Sorry, mode. Alright. We're going to see this from NMNM's perspective. Okay. So we have a Stalker here, Centurion here, Jaeger mech here. These are the long range mechs on the team, plus the Raven who's just on the left out of view. And their long range mechs are just peeking, trying to get some damage trades off. But as you can see, this percentages are all in the high 90s, all in the 90s to 100%. It's going to be more of a battle of attrition, I think, at this point of armor attrition. So who get the best trades, who can do 2% of damage while only taking 1%. That sort of thing. Last match was a lot faster, a lot of a brawl ended up happening after the initial poke, but this poke's probably going to go on for a while. Only really brawling mechs are Centurion, part of the Stalker's loadout, and part of the Victor's loadout. The Jaeger mech as well, Triple Ultra kind of is a mid-range brawler. These ER larges on these two mediums, this light, sorry, and the Jaeger are going to be long range. Okay. In the meantime, mention again that the rules are 235 tons, 4v4 competition, one of each, so one light, one medium, one heavy, one assault. It's C-Bill Innosphere mechs only, so no heroes and no clans, and it's going to be on random map, random game mode. So your drop deck and your strategy has to be able to work on Alpine Skirmish or River City Knight Assault or Terra Therma Conquest. It has to be able to work on all these different situations. So it's quite difficult to build a good drop deck, and that's why we see a lot of mixed range builds and a lot of different variances in the mechs that they've chosen. These buildings, because they're at an angle, the actual firing lines are quite minimal, except for this gap here and maybe these gaps from the water. So percentages are going to be quite high still. We're not going to see much damage be taken for a while. Okay. Where's the Jaeger mech? He's sitting all the way back here. Now, DSA are taking a bit more damage on their Raven and their Cicada than they probably would have wanted to. I mean, it's still above 80%. It's still pretty fresh, but it is noticeably less on the others. So let's just go and have a quick squiz over at Trex. Okay, that right leg's getting a little bit low side. I mean, the dual ECM in this cover, covers him pretty well, but he's getting a bit of damage on that right leg, and probably a bit more than you wanted to, considering poking game you're playing. Yeah, so it's just suppression fire. There's a lot of opportunistic shots. That turret is still trying to shoot at like 500 meters, doing hardly any damage, but still damage nonetheless. Yeah, take that out would be helpful. In terms of weapon mods, I don't see many people using weapon mods. We'll see there's a range. Oh, here we go, medium laser range being used here, and SRAM range. The Stalker's going for the range mods over here. Okay. Have any sort of movement happening? Not really. We're still relatively static. And back to Trex in the Raven. Oh, here we go. We have a push happening. Let's get a view of this as it's happening. So the NMNM are pushing out over the water. Basically, we have Stalker moving up, Jaeger mech in the lead. The Cicada and the Raven are just getting some peeking shots, but they're going to move in. They're going to get right on top of this Jaeger mech and Victor. The Jaeger and Victor are just right here, right at the bottom of the Citadel. UAV's gone up, and we're in for a bit of a fight here. Okay, we're going to actually spectate from Mr. Paddock's view. I believe his build's actually XL, I could be wrong. And here we go, he's in the fight. He's shielding pretty well. Brawl has started. He's going to try to rotate backwards, get that armor out of that front torso out of firing line. Rotate to the Jaeger mech, who's going to be taking it to the front. Here he is, dual Gaucher right at the front. Oh, side torso! And he's standard, of course. So he still has one ultra and one medium laser. Easily neutered though. And a team kill! Oh, we did not want that to happen. Definitely didn't want that to be the first kill of the match. And a quick 2 kills put DSA well and truly ahead here. Not too much you can do in the situation. He's got 2 medium lasers. His left side's taken off, which is his missile side. And we're looking at a 4-0 here. Even so, The push was commendable effort. Probably not. But the push worked. Sorry, the push was a great idea. Actually, no, it's NMNM. No matter. That's ahead. It's taking out DSA. My bad. Colors. Yep. And GGWP. That's will be the game. So that's round 2, and it's going to be 1 each actually. The no matter coming back with a 4-0. That was a really good push they pulled off. Excellent push. Good damage spread on both sides. And the tail damage is actually, I believe, just looking at it, it's almost identical. In fact, I think no matter actually did less damage. So that was very efficient and good tanking on their part, actually rolling the damage around and not getting wrecked.